see our guest speakers are not here yet, but we have some other things we can start with. Nick, you're good? Okay. Good morning. Just another reminder once again that we are recording this meeting. It was requested by some people that cannot attend, and we're really happy to be able to offer that service and provide video of these meetings on our website. So we think that's great, and we'll post a reminder about that again. So thank you for being here. We are having Mike Jackson and Josh Taylor from Clark County Fire. There they are, entering in now. So we'll get started with a few announcements and then get to them in just a sec. So I think the first thing to start with is Oktoberfest. It was our 8th annual Oktoberfest, and by many measures, it was a great success. I think attendance was down a little bit. I want to thank Kristen Riggs personally for all of the work and her leadership on this event. It is huge for us. It requires a lot of time and work before and after and during. Board members who were there stepped up and took really key volunteer positions. I do want to make one little announcement here, and we'll have to post it on Facebook. There was a time period during the day where a couple of machines, instead of processing sales, processed refunds to the tune of about 10% of sales for the day. So we are going to need to go back and try to repair that. So the credit card processing company, the machine people are going to help me with that. I hope it doesn't become a huge issue, but you know, we paid people to come to Oktoberfest. And for a fundraiser, that's really the opposite of what we want.
But if we do it more, we're going to get way more people.
Right. But overall, great success. People have fun. It is becoming a tradition. We have a lot of people outside of Ridgefield that come to our event. Food vendors were happy. It was a lot of fun. The weather was perfect. The skate park areas with the dog races and the cornhole tournament, the partnership with the chamber and the sponsors, it's all around wonderful. So congratulations and thank you, and that's great. Coming up next event-wise, we do have a new event. Well, it's actually a meeting called the Economic Summit, but I'm going to have somebody talk about that in just a second. But I do have handouts here, and please take a few and help us circulate them. The event is on October 11th, I believe. So we just have a couple of weeks to get the word out. Kristen, do you want to talk about that?
Just really briefly, ultimately we're going to have kind of an overview of all the activity going on, partially to hopefully kind of give forecast and answer some questions for a lot of our residents. But our real purpose for it was to kind of do a bigger outreach. There's so many great organizations here in our community, and our community is so big that we thought this could be a nicer platform to kind of do a full umbrella and give a highlight for representatives of each of those organizations, all of our nonprofits, the Gleaners, the Art Association, just have a little bit of a outline for mostly our new residents, of course, that aren't so familiar, and there's so much going on, it's hard to keep track of what events the city's doing and who to talk to about this. So we kind of wanted not just encompassing like there's so much development going on, you see all this dirt moving, what exactly answers some of those questions, and what to expect in the future, but also who are all these people involved that are supporting our community and putting faces to some of those logos and names and events. And so it's really kind of a directory and an opportunity for an introduction. So we really hope to get into the new home bags with the city and really have a broad outreach to invite everyone we can to participate so that we can really start to help give an identity to all of these organizations. So I think that's the biggest part, right?
Yeah, great, thank you. And this did come from the Economic Vitality Committee. It is an evening event. So again, we're hoping that Either downtown merchants who want a little more information or something different to do can attend. And again, we really want and need some outreach to new residents and people that we know come to downtown, and even for events or as a visitor, but even new business owners. It's very confusing, we hear, to know who is doing what and who do I talk to about this. So this is just a first opportunity, again, to let's at least, what's the list of all of those organizations? I mean, getting there is an important start. So that is going to be October 11th. A lot of cards and brochures. Please take and help get the word out about that. Coming up in November will be Small Business Saturday. We'll have we're here already, holiday decorating and holiday baskets in November and December. Also in November, the Main Street Board will be getting together to do its 2024 planning. I have talked a lot about the fact that we have been working the past 6 months on a strategic plan for the next 3 to 5 years. We will be using that as a tool. We are in final phase of getting together a public-facing piece that talks about what our overarching strategy is, our strategies are, and how we work with that and how that helps define what our lane is, what our role is, what our relationships are like, who are our partners, how do we support them, where do we lead, and so we're excited about that document. It'll be coming out soon. That is about all I have for right at this moment. Since they are here, I would like to introduce Mike Jackson and Josh Taylor, who both of you are coming up.
Yes.
Excellent. Fire Rescue. Glad you're here.
Thank you, and sorry for our delay.
Well, there could have been a fire. Yeah. Welcome. Thank you.
My name's Michael Jackson, and yes, I'm feeling better. You'll be glad to know. But we had the opportunity to come. Wanted to just share a little bit about the fire district, some of the things we have going on, and then knowing that we have a lot of business owners in the crowd, talk about some of the stuff we deal with from the fire marshal's office and that sort of thing, and most importantly, probably answer any questions in that you might have. So we are your fire district for the city of Ridgefield. Clark Tallett's Fire Rescue. We cover about 150 square miles, including 3 cities. Ridgefield, the Center, and Woodland are all in our fire district. So we cover that from 6 fire stations. We have one in Ridgefield, just on the other side of the interstate. There's one in the Center, one in Woodland, one at Dollar's Corner down at 72nd and 219th. We share a facility at the fairgrounds with our neighbors at Fire District 6, and then we have one kind of in the northeast